He's the tallest man on the radio, so sit right back and enjoy the show. Flying through the air like a ballistic missile. Here's your host, Ben Kissel.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Ben Kissel channel. I'm Ben Kissel, as always, joined by Jerri Aquino.
What's up?
And Kyle Ploof.
Hello.
Check out Kyle Ploof on the Death and Entertainment Podcast, also the political show right here on the Ben Kissel channel. We have a lot of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. defenders.
Ooh.
Yes, we were talking about how there was a bear, and he took the bear, and they put him in Central Park, and then they put a bike over it to make it look like it was hit by a bike, but then apparently they didn't kill the bear. So that's a big bone of contention. So they just found a dead bear. So that's, okay, update on that. So
Yeah.
I heard y'all. Don't worry about it.
People very upset.
Very upset.
He didn't kill him, he just desecrated the body.
That's fine. You're allowed to do that. It's a
yeah.
little baby bear.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of desecration of bodies, let's talk about Ellen Greenberg just a little bit more. This is the woman we mentioned in the last episode. She was stabbed 20 times, including in the back of the head and the back of her body, severing her spinal cord.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? And the cops said, must be a suicide.
Yeah.
Why? Because I don't know. They're Philadelphia PD. They want to get back to the bar. They want to get back to watching the Eagles lose.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
Yeah.
So police and medical examiners, they say now, conspired to call Ellen Greenberg's death a suicide. Kyle did some deep digging.
Yeah. I could not stop thinking about this since we talked about it on Monday.
I know. He
Wow.
gets a saucy story in his head, and he can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
He does.
Absolutely.
I was trying to Google the suspects who could have possibly done this.
Yep.
Pretty much, this is the T.
Ooh.
So, the original story is that her fiance went to the gym downstairs. They lived in the luxury building apartment on the 6th floor.
Wow, someone actually uses those things, huh?
Yeah.
I always feel like that's one of those amenities where it's like, nice to know it exists, but who's going to the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anyone actually uses it.
Although you use your pool at your apartment complex.
I use my pool. There's no gym for me to not use.
Right.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
So he goes to the gym. There's footage of him there. And then he goes upstairs and realizes that he's locked out.
Okay.
And she's in there by herself.
Oh, no.
And leading up to this, she had told her parents she was suicidal via text.
Okay.
And also on her computer, she said she looked up like peaceful ways to commit suicide.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So like
I mean-
she wanted to go, but didn't want it to hurt.
If you look at my Google searches, that's really all it is.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have the suicide hotline number like memorized.
Yeah.
I think it's like 911.
Yep.
I'm not exactly sure, but anyway,
Yeah.
that doesn't necessarily mean she's about to commit suicide.
Sure.
Yeah. Also, like you could, if that was one of her top searches, like peaceful ways to die and kill yourself, it's like the first answer was like, take a knife,
Yeah.
find different angles to stab yourself with it, but you have the key is over and over and
in the
over
back.
again in the back.
Yeah, make sure you get your own spine and sever your spinal cord and
Yeah.
then stab yourself in the heart when you're paralyzed.
Exactly, because then the euphoria really kicks in.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You get that brain drip. It's like tripping on acid. Maybe put on a little Enya.
Ooh.
Yes, Enya.
Yeah.
So the door latch is the lock. It's like a hotel door lock where it's
Okay.
like you get the thing that comes out in the bar that goes over it.
Right.
The only way to set that obviously is if you're inside. So he said that that's on and he's trying to open the door. He goes down to security after he texts her, "You better have a good reason for doing this to me. I'm getting pissed."
Oh, he's getting angry.
Yeah, so he's sending all these texts that are furious saying, "You better have a good reason this is happening."
Well, maybe it's because I'm horrified.
Yeah, instead of being like, "Are you okay?
Right.
Right.
Did you leave? Did you go get groceries or something?"
Hey,
Right.
You're not stabbing yourself 20 times in there, are you?
Yeah.
That's what I
Right.
always, every time I knock on a door, I'd be like, you're not stabbing yourself, are you?
Yeah.
Like 1 second, I'm stabbing myself 20 times.
Oh, wow.
So the police say that he went downstairs, talked to security, and security claimed that they went up there with him and helped him break down the door.
Okay.
That ended up not being true. The security guard was the only person on duty, so he wasn't allowed to go to the floors that day.
He had
So
to stay at the front.
he either
Interesting.
lied or the police misunderstood. Or they just took the fiance's word for it, saying the security guard was with me. They didn't find out till way after that he wasn't.
Okay.
So he broke down the door and found his wife or his fiance, and There's some weird stuff that comes up in this 911 call.
All
we'll
right.
listen to right here.
Let's give it a listen.
Ooh.
I need everything out. I just walked to my apartment. My fiance's on the floor with blood everywhere.
What is the address?
4601 Flat Rock Road. Please come help now.
01
Flat Rock Road.
Is this a house or apartment?
Oh no! Oh no! It's an apartment.
What apartment number?
Please hurry,
Where
please.
is she bleeding from?
I don't know. I can't tell.
No, sir, you have to calm yourself down in order to get you some help.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm looking at her right now. I can't see anything. There's nothing broken. She's bleeding. Ellie!
You don't know where she's bleeding from? Can't tell where
Ellie!
the blood's coming from?
I think her head. I think she hit her head, I think. But it's
might have fallen.
everywhere.
Okay, sir,
It's everywhere.
think she might have fallen? Do you know what happened?
She may have slipped. There's blood on the table. Her face is a little purple.
Okay,
Oh, my.
hold on for rescue for her. Stay on the phone.
All right. Well, I know it's the job of the 911 operator to remain calm, but she was giving the more I could care less vibe.
Oh yeah, she did not give a crap.
Why don't you
dude.
calm yourself down before
Yeah.
you tell me what happened?
Sir.
But
the
remember-
address, please. It's
Remember
like,
this.
Holy shit.
Okay.
The police said that it was a suicide. They really thought because there was no signs of a break-in. So that latch would have been broken off the wall.
So
Right.
that is a sign of a break-in.
But I don't think
That's
it
right.
did get
It-
knocked
it
off the wall.
actually did
I
not
think
get
this
knocked off.
might be a story
Yeah.
Right.
because this is what she's asking him to do CPR. So I'm going to move forward here a little bit so you
It's
can.
it was also interesting where it's like, I don't know where the blood's coming from, where it's like there's looks to be 20 holes in this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think you would see one of them.
There's a knife, a giant knife sticking out of her chest this whole time.
Oh my
And he just realizes this now.
Okay, I can tell you what to do, okay, until they get there. I want you to keep her phone.
Oh God.
Hello?
Oh God.
Yeah. Hi. Okay.
Willing to do CPR with me over the phone until they get there?
I have to, right?
Okay. So
That's
get her
very
head on her
blasé.
back, bare her chest, okay? You want to rip her shirt off,
Oh.
okay? Kneel down by her side.
Oh my God. Ellie, please.
Listen, you can't freak out, sir, because you
Okay, I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. Her shirt won't come off. It's a zipper.
Rip
Oh
it
my
off.
God.
It's a-
She stabbed herself.
Where?
Oh my God.
She fell in a knife. Oh no, her knife's sticking out.
She
What?
fell in a knife.
There's a knife sticking out of her heart.
Oh
She
my-
stabbed herself?
I guess so. I don't know where she fell on it. I don't know.
Okay, well, don't touch it.
Okay, so I just let her down. Here now. I mean, what do I do?
No, I mean, you can't. If the knife is in her chest, it's going to be kind of hard for you to do CPR at this time.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you, detective.
Yeah.
It's like I don't.
Why would that be your first go-to? Oh, she
Right.
stabbed herself. There's a knife in her heart.
He actually said she fell into it first.
Yeah, she fell on the knife.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would react in this situation, but I would like to think I would react slightly more emotional.
Yeah.
It seems like he's a really, really bad actor.
Yeah, he's doing his best. And then when she's like, "Sir, you have to calm down," he's like, "Yeah, you're right, I do."
Oh, so,
And
so
then
I got to do it, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean, I have to, right?
Yeah.
How did he I also do love? He's like, there's a zipper. There's no way around this.
Yeah.
Right.
There's no possible way to do
can't take this
CPR.
off. I was like, zip, doesn't that make it easier? For you?
Also, it's interesting that he wouldn't notice the knife. I'm reading here. It was a 10-inch knife.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
God.
that wasn't exactly a pocket knife. It wasn't a Swiss Army knife. He would have seen that.
Yeah.
Sticking out of her chest.
It's like I was so disoriented from killing
God.
her.
Yeah.
I just couldn't see the knife.
Anyway, so this case is now reopened.
Wow.
It looks as if there has to be a massive investigation into why it was
Yeah.
called a suicide in the first place. And hopefully the family gets some closure here.
Yeah.
Sam Goldberg, that 911 call, very bizarre. Was that the end of it?
After that, it's pretty much just him, waiting for the cops to show up. But it's weird how he's trying to manufacture the story already that, oh, she stabbed herself.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
She did this to herself.
This is what she did.
I wasn't in here, but
Yeah.
I know that for sure.
I was just downstairs. I was maxing out, just doing my curls, maxing out 75 pounds, Carls.
Real.
You know.
It also is like the proofs of evidence that she was trying to kill herself in the beginning, like those he could have easily done to
Yeah.
premeditate it.
Right.
Right.
Send those texts.
Yeah. And like we
very
said,
true.
she severed her own spinal cord. So she would have either been in so much pain that she would have passed out, or she would have been paralyzed and not be able to put the knife in her heart.
Yeah.
My
That's so true.
God.
It's insane.
All right. Well, we'll keep you updated on Ellen Greenberg. The
Yeah.
case, it's quite old now. This took place originally in 2011.
And he got married to someone else 3 years to the day almost that she was murdered.
Well, that's a fun
Weird.
way to celebrate the anniversary.
So that's nice. The new wife must be very proud.
Well, she better watch out.
Yeah.
Only.
Should. Who the hell marries someone that killed or that?
Well, we don't know. We have to alleged.
Yeah.
And he's not even allegedly the killer. Really, it could have been.
Who would get to know someone that has that much violence that close to them?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
That's a pretty red flag, if you ask me.
We gotta be
Your
careful.
Last wife happened to die of 20 knife wounds from the back and the front, and it was a suicide.
Yep, Sam Goldberg. We just simply don't know.
Yeah.
We
Allegedly.
We
but
don't know. It's just very bizarre.
Something stinks.
Yeah.
Something stinks very badly
Yeah.
from the coroner to the police to the fiance.
Yeah.
Either way,
Yeah.
we hope that her family gets some closure as time goes on, now that they're allowed to actually investigate this as a homicide.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
strangest thing is because it was ruled a suicide. They're like, case
For so
closed, and
long.
they can't even go forward whatsoever. And it's been 13 years
Wow.
of them suffering, looking for answers. All right. Well, let's see here. Do you guys want to talk about how Taylor Swift concert was canceled?
Oh, no.
Yeah, ISIS was going to kill Taylor Swift.
Really?
Yeah, she was going to do this concert, and then ISIS had a plot to kill everybody in Vienna. So that,
How was that discovered?
well, I guess they text messages. ISIS, well, they're Swifties. Yeah. And so, there was a bunch of messages out there, and then people were like, oh, we think you're going to blow up or try to kill everyone at Taylor Swift's concert, so we better cancel it. So that was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They were called off. Terror scare. This is what they say. They say, with confirmation from government officials of a planned terrorist attack at Ernst Happel Stadium. Ooh, Ernst Happel. That sounds like someone who did competitive eating and was able to eat the most amount of pumpkin seeds.
Yeah.
We have no choice but to cancel the 3 scheduled shows for everyone's safety. Is this letting terrorism win, though? Is it letting... Oh, Jerry's freaking out, my dog Jerry.
He's
Jerri.
pissed at ISIS.
Yeah, Jerry's like, you don't mess with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Jerry's a Swiftie.
3 shows.
3 shows canceled.
Talk about a cruel summer.
Indeed.
That's a full threat, though.
It was a full threat. 2 suspects, a 19-year-old living with his parents. Oh, my God.
18-year-old.
I don't want to do that. Hey,
Yeah.
Kyle, why don't you let Jerry out? He's got a rat he wants to kill. All right, Jerry. Love
Get
you.
him.
Bye. He's going to want to come back in immediately,
Yeah.
too. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, never mind.
They're
guys.
scaring me.
Whatever. So the 2 suspects, one was a 19-year-old living with his parents near Vienna, along with another dude. I would be so fucking pissed if I got killed by a 19-year-old living with their damn parents.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what happens with
seriously.
these people. They find people who are down on their luck, feeling,
True.
Alone.
it's like joining a frat, except they just kill people.
What are they
Yeah.
called? Incels. But then there's
Yeah.
another. I forget the. What's the other term for the incel? No, there was a documentary about it,
Losers?
losers. No GF, no problem, or something like that. These are the people who, again, involuntarily
No
sell-
GF, no problem.
something like that. I forget. But anyway, they're just real lonely fucking losers.
Yeah.
As Kyle was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they just find these people who do live with their parents, and it's like, oh, ISIS, people think ISIS is so scary. But it's really just a bunch of fucking losers.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just a bunch of kids that have it all stacked against them. They think everyone's out to get them, so they're gonna get them first. It also must suck to be Taylor Swift in this scenario.
Yep.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
3 shows taken out for terrorism. Also, could have been anyone in the audience. Kind of would have felt like my fault.
Yeah.
That's
it happened to Ariana Grande.
Yeah, it did.
So
it was so
got her.
sad.
Yeah, it's brutal.
That's right. And what
Yeah.
was the name of the the Eagles of Death Metal? What was
Yes.
Was that is that the name of the band?
Yes.
That was horrible.
He lives right down the street.
Does he
The
really?
lead singer, yeah.
What happened with the Eagles of Death Metal?
They had a show in Paris, France, and
Yup.
a bunch of Islamic terrorists showed up and started shooting the place up. And they
Holy
barely got
shit.
out.
Yeah.
Holy
They
shit.
were like, it was really fucking bloody and nasty and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
people
lot.
were super upset.
Triple digits
insane.
people died, I believe.
Yeah, it
God
was horrible.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like massive PTSD.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yep.
Yeah, how could you not? Fucking playing a show, not knowing what the fuck's gonna happen now.
Absolutely. And Stephen Paddock, what was the name of that? Was it Jason Aldean? He was on stage in
Oh,
Las
yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah.
You got to leave these people going to concerts alone.
Seriously.
Seriously.
So a bomb squad
Ah,
found
jinx.
a bomb squad. Yes, A bomb squad found various chemicals and substances potentially being used to make explosives, and they evacuated the home. The pair were allegedly targeting Swift's concert in Vienna, again, at Ernst Happel Stadium, where she was scheduled to play. So this is according to Austrian Director General for Public Safety. That's a long way. That's a long thing.
Dude, that's not even cool. That's not even fucking fair when you think about it. Like, Swiftie fans, the most tender of all music fans.
Oh, I'm going to push back. I'm going to push back a little bit, and I'm not even going to make fun of. I'm not doing nothing with
Listen.
the Swifties. I got enough heat. Okay, I don't want to. I'm not ever going to anger the Swift fans, but they are aggressive.
Yeah, some of them can be very.
Oh, I honestly think these terrorists would get their fucking asses kicked.
Yeah,
I really
they
do.
would've-
She would be singing one of her songs, and then they would just be in rhythm, beating the
It's
fuck out of
true.
these guys.
They would be like a hive mind, probably.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
They should have let fucking ISIS in there.
Right. I think like Rage Against the Machine's audience now is all geriatrics like myself.
Yeah.
Right.
These Swiftie fans, if they even come close to interrupting that concert,
That's true. That is
Yeah.
very true.
Protect her at all costs.
it would have been
Yeah.
it would have been a Swiftie jihad.
Yeah.
a swift beatdown.
It really would have. I think if we got all the Swifties together, they would beat up any other fan base by far. There's more of them.
Yeah.
There's definitely more of them. Also,
Yeah.
there's a lot of like aggro dudes.
True.
Taylor Swift's got everybody.
Ah.
It's insane. There's people who are just like, I just did steroids this morning. I can't wait to go mosh at Taylor Swift's concert.
Yeah.
Like they are.
So true.
Yeah, it's remarkable.
It's like the end of Happy Gilmore, where he's like, they're all just chasing him down, shooting McGaffin away.
Yes.
I believe that's Mr. Gilmore's.
So they say the suspects were focused on the Taylor Swift concert. We discovered that he was taking action to prepare for an attack. But again, it's just two nerds
Yeah.
against a sea of Swifties. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't think I think Taylor Swift might be the safest artist in the history of artists.
That's a great point.
That's nice, though. That makes me feel good. I'm glad
Yeah.
she's protected.
I don't know what the songs are really, but I don't know if they're forming. I don't think she's like writing them down, and being like tall ginger from Wisconsin.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, some of them are catchy. I don't hate Taylor Swift. I just don't really know. I'm not like that. It's not really my style either.
Well, don't forget also when it comes to Travis Kelce,
Yeah.
Right.
he's the tight end. Not anymore. Not after Taylor got through with him.
Ew.
They're doing some pegging.
Yeah, that was that joke.
Hey, buddy, I can catch a football, no hands.
Whoa.
Wow. Look at that. Touchdown, it still counts. That's still 6 points, damn it. That's still 6 points. So she's now got the jocks on her side.
That's so true.
She's got-
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And they're less scary than all the other Taylor Swift fans.
They're definitely
They're
less
the
scary.
second in defense.
Yeah. They really are. The
I mean,
crying white
"You
girls.
stand behind
are the
us!"
first line.
Oh,
yeah.
you got the
Those little white girls will beat the living crap out of everyone.
Yeah.
Take their guns and just start beating them, all while crying to Taylor Swift.
Oh,
songs.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's how if I ever had to kill somebody physically in a fight,
Yeah.
I would cry the whole time, be like, why are you making me do this? It would just be emotional trauma after trauma, and then it would just be horrible. And then,
I cry when I get angry. I know that feeling.
yeah, I do too.
I'm not crying because I'm sad. It's because I'm so pissed.
I'm rage filled.
Yes.
And then they would take their pressure cooker bombs and make a nice meal.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, you got your white gals, and then you also have your going through menopause women, and then you also have your going through puberty girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those ones, that's basically feral.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
and then you got fathers who are there just protecting their daughters from the weird guys that are there.
true.
Yeah, those menopausal, man, all the rage of a failing uterus, they're getting after it.
Oh, wow.
If I was a woman, I'd be like, bring it on. Right? Isn't menopause supposed to be fun? Although I was talking to a woman in a local establishment in Fort Lauderdale. She has had hot flashes for 10 years.
Oh my God.
It's taken her 10 years. I was like, when does it end? She's like, doctor said it could never end, or it could end any minute now.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's-
I was hanging out at the bar, and she was just starting to sweat. I said, you okay? And then she was like, just a hot flash. I was like, dang. And she's like, yeah, 10 years.
That's
Wow.
insane.
Isn't that nuts?
That is nuts.
Anyway, so
being
T
hot.
Swift, I'm sorry for the people of Vienna. I'm sure many people traveled to go see her. And then these jerk offs,
Wow.
they decided to ruin it for everyone.
Yeah, that's
anyway.
unfortunate. Yeah, and then 3 nights. I bet people were looking forward to it.
I know. I bet you people go to all 3 nights.
How often does Taylor Swift go to Vienna?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Austria? You don't think about Austria that much. What, Arnold Schwarzenegger? That's the
it.
only person I know from Austria or think
Yeah.
about.
And when I think Vienna, I just think of the Vienna finger cookies.
Oh,
I think of the place.
Oh, I think of the song.
I think of the sausages.
Oh, hey, look, all 3 of us got different ideas.
Wow. You know the little smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah, little Viennas. Yeah, apparently at the Ariana Grande concert, this was super sad. I forgot about this. In 2017, 22 people were killed.
Yeah.
And that was from this dude, Saman Abidi, who detonated a homemade bomb.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Wow.
That's not good at all.
There's footage of it too. It's scary. It's just she's on stage dancing and then just boom.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The bomber in that case was killed in the explosion.
Yeah.
But his brother, he admitted to being part of the attack. He got 55 years in the pokey.
Yeah, he got caught in the parking lot, I believe.
Wow.
Oh my God. Also,
Escape car.
I think he was on foot.
this is
Oh wow.
really?
I believe so, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Where
Also-
the hell is he gonna go?
Right.
don't know.
I didn't do it. I'm just running around here. July 29th, also, 3 girls were killed when a hooded 17-year-old burst into a Taylor Swift-themed dance class
Oh, my-
in Southport, England.
What's their problem with Taylor Swift?
I don't know.
17-year-old was like close enough. Let's
Yeah.
fucking go. Like what?
He began slashing attendees with a knife.
Oh
That's
my
the thing, because they don't got
God.
the guns in England, so they got all these knife attacks.
Yeah.
Knife attacks and acid attacks.
Wow.
In England, in London
Oh,
specifically,
shit.
people just go up and throw acid in your face.
I don't want that to happen at
No,
all.
yeah.
How do you stop that?
You don't.
You don't. It just eats through your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my God, it's horrible. You
Yeah.
just gotta have really good instincts. Make sure you can like.
yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, sticking, I guess, with celebrity news, there's this gal, Tori Spelling.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
Tori Spelling?
Yes.
This is kind of a cute story, I thought. They were trying to be mean to Charlie Sheen. Remember Charlie Sheen?
Yes.
Tiger Blood?
Yes.
He invented basically what we're doing, which is streaming.
Yeah.
Remember when he did like the 24-hour stream?
Oh yeah.
He was like really nuts.
Yeah.
He was like super funny. And I was like, Charlie, you're kind of cool.
rock and
But-
roll.
Yeah, pretty rock and roll, but also like really embarrassing and everything.
Yeah.
Tori Spelling, she said that she walked into Charlie Sheen's house and he gave her a hot crack pipe. But that's kind of nice.
Did she take it?
What?
I don't know. So he was smoking crack. And
Okay.
then Tori Spelling walked in. He's like, hey, do you want some of my crack pipe?
Well, I don't want to be rude.
Isn't that
Right. It's like I just not just to offer, just to
Smoke
say
just
I
a little crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was chatting with his ex-wife, Denise Richards, who was quite a smoke show
Wow,
back
she
in the day.
is a smoke show.
I mean, that's the thing.
She's still good looking.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen was banging all these like super hot chicks.
And boys.
How?
What?
He raped Corey Haim.
Oh my God!
that's
I
right.
don't know. Can we just
Holy
throw this out there? What is happening? Corey
Oh my
Haim?
God.
Yeah. Corey Feldman said it. It has to be true.
Oh, Corey.
Oh shit.
I don't know what's going on with Corey Feldman. I saw him playing the guitar all wrong.
Yeah.
Did you see that? He fakes playing guitar on stage.
No, why does he do that?
We're going to go see him in 2 weeks.
We're gonna.
Oh,
go
really?
Oh, we are
Yeah.
gonna see him.
Yeah, with Limp Bizkit and Corey Feldman.
coming?
Yeah, you should come.
It's in
I'm going.
Yeah.
It's in San Bernardino.
Oh shit.
Is that the Inland Empire?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Dude, fucking count me in.
Yeah.
You're in. You are. I'm gonna have you on my shoulder. So you can see the whole
Great
time.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to hear that. Maybe I might be in a Limp Bizkit phase.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Give me something. Give me something to break. Unless
It
it's
ain't
mine.
It ain't a phase, baby.
Yeah.
It's a way of life.
Yeah.
It's
Sadly.
a way of life. That's correct.
So yeah, she walked in. She was chatting with this gal, Denise Richards, and she was like, "Tell me about Charlie." And then she says the door opens, and Charlie's standing there in a button-up, and then she says it's a Hawaiian shirt. He was wearing a Hawaiian shirt, so that's when you smoke your crack. And he says, "I don't know what it was," and he hands me something, and he goes, "It's a hot crack pipe." And then, but I don't think she smoked it.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that pathetic? She didn't smoke that.
Was it too hot?
Well, she says.
Cool this crack down, maybe.
Yeah, and she was like, and she said, and I was like, nope, no thanks. And then he was like, oh, come on.
I'm dead.
Yep. And he said, I don't know. I didn't see the condo. It was very dark. I mean, literally, all the lights were off.
And it was her house, not his?
I think it was his house.
It was his house.
When you walk into someone's house, you do as they do.
Right.
No, you fucking don't.
Well, if it's
Okay, if it's something like they walked in and they took their shoes off, then yes, you take your shoes off. If they walk in and start hitting a crack pipe, you open up Uber and say, hey, let's see what the next
let's get some more people over here.
No.
Yeah, well, let's make this a party. Let's make this a crack party.
Yeah.
Well, let's turn on a Spotify playlist.
Turn this crack house into a crack home.
No. Wow.
You know there's going to be some crack at this Limp Bizkit concert.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And no drugs allowed. No one's doing any because it's meth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
only meth.
No one's trying to do that. I just kind of want to crowd surf a bunch. I haven't done that in a while.
Oh wow.
Oh, do you trust them?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
you just wanna-
totally. As a-
volunteering to
Corey-
get groped.
You trust the Corey Feldman fan base to be able to lift you up, let alone
Okay, fine. When you put it all like that, Jesus Christ, what am I gonna?
I'm gonna go into father mode.
I'm not gonna walk into. I'm not
be
going
horrible.
to a walking sexual harassment festival. Okay.
That's what it is.
Then I'm not going.
It's called Welcome to Loserville.
Yeah,
That's the
that
name of
actually-
it?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're really embracing that whole loser thing.
Oh, absolutely.
guys-
Corey Feldman isn't. He's pissed about it actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Why? Because he's been called a loser a long time.
Oh.
Maybe I'll join you on FaceTime. Maybe I'm one of those people.
Oh,
where
you're-
they're
no,
like,
you're coming.
You always have the phone on, and I'm just like on my bed, like, wow,
you're coming with us.
That looks cool. It
You're-
looks hot there. Is it hot? Wow, yeah.
It's gonna be pretty freaking hot when Corey Feldman tears up the stage with those interesting dance moves he learned from Michael, who, by the way, he uses Michael Jackson. He says Michael Jackson all the time. I don't think Michael Jackson liked him
No.
or really knew him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman, all he talks about is dead people.
Yeah.
And, like all the, and
he
also,
swears that he had like this thing with them,
yeah, but they're all dead.
so they
And then-
can't defend themselves.
Yeah, and then Corey Haim and I don't even think they were friends. I think Corey Haim was too cool to hang out with Feldman.
Yeah.
Really? But they were the Coreys.
But that was a media made up. That was a media make 'em up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like many relationships,
Mm-hmm.
other than
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, because they were really in love.
Yes.
Annoyingly perfect together.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, what a stud. Anyway, spelling, she's a mom of 5, so she's like, I don't want to do all that crack with you.
Good for you.
What was that story?
Good for you.
He's 6 years sober now.
Who?
Charlie Sheen. Yeah.
So
Charlie
this was her like congratulating him on 6 years. She's like, I remember that one time when I went to your house and you offered crack to me, and I
Yeah.
was like,
And I told
Anyway,
everybody I
happy
didn't do
6
it.
Yep. There's a knife. There's a knife in his chest. All right, let's move on to a different kind of story, but it also involves violence. Also, Jerry the dog is back.
Jerry.
All right, thank you for your hunting, Jer Bear. So there was a gal, and she is a dentist, okay? And she had an argument with her boyfriend, and then she went to Taco Bell. So okay, let me just break it down.
A dentist going to Taco Bell.
Yes.
Okay.
So, an argument early Saturday began over Dr. Isha Persad. She's 34 years old, and she's a dentist. She got her husband Taco Bell and McDonald's, which is very nice.
Wow.
And if that's
very nice.
And I don't think there's a Taco Bell combined with a McDonald's. So you
No.
got to go to separate locations.
Yeah, but you know what is combined? Being a dentist and being a human.
That's very true.
Yeah,
I have
They're just like us.
nah. No, they are not. I haven't been to the dentist in 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like going to the dentist. I'm pretty phobic of them.
I think I'm past the threshold because I'm just going to get screamed at. My teeth are good. You can see them.
There you go.
Mine are not.
They're in there.
One of my front teeth are dead.
What do you mean it's dead?
Dead. Has been for years.
Is there a
What?
knife in it?
Yeah, this one, it's like slightly darker than the rest of my teeth because it's dead.
What?
They've advised me a root canal like years ago.
Oh, they hurt.
Does it hurt?
No,
It's fine then.
If it's
fine.
dead, then it doesn't hurt anymore. Did it used
it
to
does
hurt?
not. No, it's been this much darker than the rest of my teeth for a long time.
not
I have
noticed.
fallen a lot in my life, and one of those
Yeah.
broke this tooth.
Think
Ah.
about teeth being alive very much.
No, this is my lovely zombie tooth. It gives me charm
There you
Oh,
go.
yes, I agree. You're a very charming gal.
because
So
of the tooth.
it was 12:20 a.m. and then she got into a fight with this guy, and then she threw a soft shell taco at him, and it was his birthday.
That's a better choice because it's like a grenade. The soft one will explode. The hard one might hold form.
Right. The hard
Although
one.
it would make a fun sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hard one might give you a little cut. So it's
True.
So she hit him on the right side of the face. And then a patrolman just happened to be going by. This was in St. Petersburg. And then the patrolman's like, well, what's going on here? Because the burrito was still stuck to the victim's face. Look at the burrito right here. And
He
he's
must
like,
have been sweating.
yeah, he's like, it's my birthday. She threw a burrito at me. She's a dentist. And then apparently they arrested her. What? You know, it's a little bit of. Do we need to arrest everybody all the time?
No, not really. For a burrito?
It's a burrito.
It's a burrito.
Yeah.
She didn't throw a bottle of wine at him.
No,
She
nothing
didn't
like
throw a
that.
shoe at him. Or even a shoe would have been fine. But it was a burrito. She just wanted to start a food fight.
Well, totally true. So the victim, he's been married to Persad for 5 years. He was not injured. So that's good.
Just emotionally.
Just emotionally. But after being read her rights, she reportedly threw another burrito at the victim after he threw the bag at her.
Oh.
Wow.
So he's, you have the right to remain silent. She's like, you didn't tell me I didn't have the right to fucking throw this burrito.
Yeah,
She flings another burrito at him, and then he throws the bag at her.
which the plastic bag just goes,
Yeah, it was empty.
it doesn't do anything.
Life is beautiful. And
Okay.
so she was arrested for domestic battery and booked in a county jail.
That's
she was
wrong.
Yes, she was later released. Her spouse last year purchased their Florida home for $535,000. Isn't that nice?
That is so
So they
nice.
live in Florida. But anyway, so that's their relationship. So
Well, that was kind of my hero.
yeah,
It sounds like she set some boundaries. She felt they were crossed.
Yeah. Maybe
And-
that is why she got arrested, though. Like you said, the food fight thing. He's like, did you declare food fight? No,
She's like,
you're under arrest.
Yes.
This is domestic assault now.
Yeah.
You have to declare a food fight.
You have to declare the food fight.
Yeah.
and you have to
know.
listen. What was the name of that guy? Neville. Everybody plays the fool.
Oh.
But everyone
Aaron
plays
Neville.
with Aaron Neville, but everyone plays with food.
Ah.
Right.
He had the big mole on his face.
It
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
So that's that story.
She obviously didn't like that burrito very much.
No, that's the problem. And no word on the McDonald's, though. McDonald's seemed to be totally spared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously, what happened to the McDonald's? Maybe they ate
don't
it
know.
first,
Maybe.
and then they got into the qualm where she was like, "Wait, you ate my nuggets? No, the nuggets were for me. What the
Oh,
fuck? You were supposed
shit.
to eat this fucking burrito." He's like, "You eat the burrito, bitch."
I'm
and she
pretty-
was like, "Say that again, motherfucker."
There
Right.
are times when I want to get violent because when me and my lady will get McDonald's, she'll be like, just get one fry. I don't want any.
Plastic.
And then they're gone. And
Last words.
she's like a chipmunk. With just mashed up fries in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the McNugget. Not enough chicken in there anymore.
No, they're little.
You just got to
tiny.
order more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's the point.
I
I
don't
do
know.
like that crunchy skin though. Yeah. Remember that time that McDonald's randomly dropped a commercial that was like, "Hey, our chicken nuggets are now made with real chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get them now."
What the fuck was that before?
Yeah.
that paste. And everyone's like, "Ugh, yuck, the paste."
It looks like strawberry ice cream when they first
Yeah.
make it. It's pink.
It does. Yeah.
it's just pink sludge.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it turns into chicken?
That's why I don't like anything with ground. I don't like ground meat. I don't like ground things that are just meat that is shaped differently, like in a loaf. Ugh, I can't do
Oh,
it.
meatloaf.
I know. I'm not
Well,
meatloaf.
so
I can't
good.
do
Now
it.
for Halloween, maybe it's fun to have a face or something like that, like a bloody meatloaf face. Something like that.
No.
That'd be kind of
Oh,
interesting.
why not?
Okay.
Okay. Just throwing it out there.
More meatloaf for y'all.
Just throwing it out there.
You can have it.
And that's not the end of our food fight news.
Oh.
Sunday, a spaghetti dinner turned violent. 41-year-old man threw the pasta at his mother. This dude was also arrested. So they were having pasta dinner. He struck his mother in the head with the pasta, and it also was covered in spaghetti sauce, which is very rude.
Maybe he was trying to throw it at the wall to see if it would stick, if it was
I
ready.
was literally going to say that shit. But it was already on the plate, which
Yeah.
means it was ready.
Well, maybe he's not the brightest bulb.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
not. His name is Anthony Fiacco. And he had a verbal argument with the victim that turned physical, his mother, who is 61 years old. The spaghetti made contact with the victim, who had spaghetti sauce in her hair. That's what the cops are reporting. Isn't that devastating?
Devastating.
A lot of food fights today.
Devastating is not the word I would use. Someone that watches a lot of gruesome murders between like family members all of the time in the heat of whatever they do. I mean,
Right.
burritos and pasta, that's pretty low key.
It's pretty low key, but
It's
it
like
could
their
escalate.
family's in a sitcom.
Yes, yes, it is a little bit like dinosaurs. Not the mama, but
Yeah.
in this case, it was his mother.
But if you're in the family and you're starving, you're ready to eat, and then all of a sudden they just start wasting the food on each other, that's,
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be fucking pissed.
yeah, then a murder could happen.
I guess then a murder could happen.
Yeah.
I don't. You never had a family member throw something dumb at you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. But if I'm not involved in the altercation, I'm waiting to eat, I'm starving, I'm gonna be furious.
Oh,
That dinner's
yeah.
now ruined.
Yep. Yeah, Fiacco
It's
ruined
not
it.
ruined. It's just misplaced. Just stick it
Well, you
off of
can't
the
get
head.
Hold still, ma.
Yeah, it's angel hair pasta indeed. I don't know. I wouldn't.
There it is.
I wouldn't scrape that. Once it's in the hair.
Yeah.
Maybe you can take the pasta sauce off the face.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, there's a lot of facial grease. There's makeup and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, you
right.
can take the hair out of the pasta, but you can't take the pasta out of the hair.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Too much hair.
So he threw the pasta at her, including the spaghetti sauce, in her hair. Then he fled the home. And then cops were like, "Where is this guy?" They found him hiding behind a bush. Yeah, he was in his own backyard, just hiding behind a bush.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots. They're not gonna find me here. I'm behind a bush.
Just the instinct to flee the scene of the crime after throwing pasta at your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely was just hiding from his mom. He was not running from the cops.
Yeah, absolutely.
He didn't even know the cops were involved. I like to think the cops showed up and she's knocked out by the spaghetti bowl and she's covered in sauce and the police are like,
They think it's
"Holy
blood."
shit!" Yeah. She just wakes up and the pasta just flops off.
It's another
Right.
suicide. So he was charged with domestic battery. No weapons were seized. Also, this is interesting. The guy is 5'6", 250 pounds.
Oh, that's a big boy.
So his
Wow.
mama been feeding him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's got little man rage.
Yeah.
You ever see the little guy at the bagel restaurant?
Oh, bagel boss.
Bagel boss, bagel boy?
No.
Oh my God, he's got to be what, 5'1", 5 feet tall?
If that, yeah.
And he gets into a massive argument, and he's like, "No, women want to talk to me. Women hate me every day. They say they wish I was dead. You think that's okay?
Yeah.
You think it's okay to wish me dead?" And everyone was like, "Sir, you're gonna have to calm down." And
Yeah.
he was about to fight a normal sized person who was about to kick his ass.
Yeah.
It was pretty incredible.
It's awesome.
That is hilarious.
He made a career for the next 6 months doing celebrity boxing matches.
Did he really?
Yeah, getting his ass
What?
kicked.
Wow.
The world of celebrity boxing is a wild place.
What is this
sounds
planet we're
ridiculous.
living on right now?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if, again, that's why it's like, I also search wanting to die, not wanting to live, but not wanting to die. I search that sometimes also.
Yes,
Because
yes.
it's like, what are we doing here?
Seriously.
Yeah.
You know? But then it's like, I don't want to necessarily die. I just want to like, I wish I was watching from a different spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me take a time out.
Yeah.
That's why I
What a
sleep.
strange world.
Yeah.
He also
alone.
goes, he also has this guy, he also goes by Edwin, by the way, or Edlin. I don't fucking know. He's got prior convictions for battery, trespass, violating probation, and throwing a deadly missile into a building.
What?
But I guess the missile was actually a Heineken bottle. He chucked it in an apartment window after being asked to leave a party. So this guy, 5'6" and 250 pounds of pure fun.
Wow.
Yeah. they're
Yeah.
like, Edlin, you gotta go. He's like, I gotta go. And he threw a Heine.
It was like, this is a missile.
My God, I had a buddy. He threw a snowball after 9/11. Anything that you threw was considered a missile.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
threw a snowball and he got busted. And the cop wrote down throwing of missiles.
Domestic terrorism.
Ridiculous.
Every single time he would go for a job interview, they'd be like, "What's this throwing of missiles?" He's like, "It was a snowball." And then finally, he got it expunged by the governor of Minnesota.
Sponged
Not
that
Tim
shit
Walz,
out.
though. It was another governor, I think, because
Yeah.
it was ruining his whole life. Because missiles, that sounds really bad.
Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. That sounds very, very terrorizing. He's like, it was a snow. He's at a job interview and he's like, it was a snowball.
Yeah.
It's a
It
snowball.
got out of hand. I'm sorry.
That's it. Oh my God. And just lastly, here's another story about family violence. This one is a little bit more serious. So the cops were called to this guy's house, right? And it turns out he gutted his father. So this is a dude. Yeah, his name is, it was in Connecticut. And it was in one of the safest towns in Connecticut. This was the first murder in 21 years.
Greenwich?
No, I believe the name of the town, it's a sleepy Connecticut town, Ridgefield.
Okay, not familiar.
Not familiar, no, because it's peaceful, not trash, like you.
Yes.
So his name is Stephen James Uricchio. He was 31. The cops show up. He was outside the house. His hands were in the air. He was wearing a dark blue shirt with some boxer shorts, and he was covered in blood. He was also sweating profusely. The authorities inspected the man, and they asked about his father, Mark. And then he was like, I murdered him.
Oh,
So he just straight up was like, I murdered him.
Honest John.
Honest John. So that you can't say
It wasn't a whodunit.
it wasn't a whodunit. He ain't guilty of lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he says that he killed the man really, really badly. That's what he says. Kind of sounds like Donald Trump there. Really, really badly. It was amazing. One of the best.
Yep.
So the investigators entered the house where they supposedly found drops of blood on the stairs and both sides of the wall. Then they found a bloodied fillet knife at the top of the stairs. And then his dad, who was 83, which is just, how much time does he have left?
Yeah.
This kid's 31. His dad's 83.
And he killed
He's
him?
going to be
Give it a second.
Maybe 7 years
Literally.
tops, right?
Yeah.
But it was pretty bad. The victim's groin and abdomen were both mutilated,
Oh
with
my God.
some of his internal organs found outside the body.
Well, he hated him.
Wow.
Yeah. So they pronounced him dead at the scene.
Probably correct. Yeah, probably an accurate assessment.
Yeah, so he just like straight up filleted him.
Yeah.
I guess that's why he used the fillet knife, and the guts were all outside. It sounds like he had a massive psychiatric break.
Yeah.
Damn, it sounds like it. That's
I would hope
insane.
so.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if he was sober doing all this, like RFK.
Yep. Oh, you're going
problem.
to get some messages now, pal.
Right. Here we go.
No word if he played with the guts and stuff like that.
Wow.
They look
So-
tampered with.
This is the year that that's happening. There was a kid that his dad worked for the federal government, and he cut his head off and live streamed it
When?
on YouTube. This was a few months ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What?
Did
Yeah.
he get the views up?
I ended up seeing it. There was only like 5,000 views before YouTube shut it down.
Holy
But people were like, holy shit, on Twitter, go to this right now. And it's this kid, and he's got a head in saran wrap, and he's like, this is the head of my father. He was a federal stooge and like does this whole manifesto rant.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they found him, and now he's in prison.
Well, there you go.
That's good. That's really good.
Be careful who you birth. You never know when you're going to get a dud.
Be careful who you birth.
You never know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for listening to this episode. It was fun. I think all of us were feeling a little down today, but now we feel better.
Yeah.
Oh,
much
yeah.
better.
This
Yeah, now we
always
feel
lifts me up, cheers me up.
All right, everyone. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for supporting the show. Hail yourself. You can find us all on our social medias and stuff. And so send some love. Everyone
Yes.
needs love, and we love you. And we hope you're doing well out there. Hail yourself. Goodbye.